Ready to get the party started? Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to another episode of Coolin. I got one of the guys here, like one of the guys. You hear me? Like to me, he got like that whole like Godfather like type vibe. You feel me? Like he's in the know. If you know, you know type deal. Man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother, man.
What's that? It's your boy GWE SLab SLab Bino believe in new opportunity. Eastside.
There we go. Shoot, and I'm AC, man. We just about to go ahead and get into it. You feel me?
This AC.
Yo, this AC, you feel me? Now, yo, so where did Bino come from?
It originally, excuse me,
Now you good?
it originally came from a song I was just saying because I'm big into mafia and stuff like that as far as like what I like movies and stuff like that back in the day and stuff like that. So I just said newest Color Slabino, the newest Al Pacino. So the Slabino was just from Color Gambino, Slabino. So I just did that, and then people started calling me that. Like started saying Bino, like since they Slabino, they say Bino. And then I was just really sitting down one day, smoking, chilling.
Yeah.
And I was like, if people keep calling me, let's let it mean something and not just be a quote unquote nickname or some little alias and stuff like that. And I literally sat there and was writing and literally just writing, trying to find something. I said, literally believe in the opportunity. And it just kind of embodied kind of who I was and who I am at that moment and what I progressed to be. Because my first one, Man for a Rap, I wrote out homeless, didn't have no stuff like that. So for me, it's always one door closed, another door open, but you got to accept that door closed. And then you can get into the next door. Like you gotta accept whatever that ain't no more. Like them hyperboles, the people trying to come up with hypothesis. Man, but if it would have just did this, but it didn't do that. Like it didn't. Yeah. So let's go to the next move, and that's kind of where that came from.
What space were you in when you made Man Before Rap?
Fucked up. This didn't disarray. Newborn. So I had a new baby, first kid. Only kid still, but firstborn, newborn, homeless, staying in people's houses, like sleeping on my car some nights, scraping change for diapers, all that type of quote unquote sob, you know what I'm saying, all that type stuff. Yeah. But I wrote a plan down one day in my truck at the time, and just like we're gonna get it done. Like we're gonna did that. We're going to the studio. I shot my boy Matt Lee. You know what I'm saying? Show me some love, man, and let me record that thing on payment plans and when I can get the money and all that type stuff, man. And we got it out. You know what I'm saying? And getting it out probably was an accomplishment, not just because it's music and stuff like that, but I accomplished some despite of some stuff going on. So that's why it was. So after the project dropped, I got into a better mindset and got out of my situation. I ain't homeless no more. I ain't, you know, real I ain't like that. You feel me? So yeah.
Like, so what inspired you to get into the hip hop scene, the genre in general?
I've been writing poetry since I was 8 years old, like free verse stanzas, like you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then listening to even though I'm a South nigga and I'm influenced by the South and being all the Southern players that our forefathers, stuff like that. The first thing that made me want to actual rap was East Coast rappers. Benny Siegel, Joel Santana, Hov, of course, Redman, Method Man. At home at the time he was from Jersey, so I know all Wu-Tang. I'm listening to all this type stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A pop born in Brooklyn, so he got a whole different type of.
Oh, word! I didn't know that. Your pop's born in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Until he was 12 years old, not just born.
Okay.
He was there like my granddad. My granddad is in the army, so he was an army bred. So he was born in New York, Brooklyn, King County, stayed there. He was like 12, 13.
Okay.
Then they moved when he retired. They moved to Pulaski, Tennessee. I don't like the total opposite. I know my nigga. I don't know why. If it didn't happen, I wouldn't be here. You know
Giles County, right? Giles County,
right free from Columbia, Tennessee. But so they moved to Pulaski, Tennessee. But long story less long. so yeah, I got influenced by not just Southern like music. You know what I'm saying? Like I got influenced from the flavor from the South. Like that, like how we walk around, we just do it a little better and different than people from other places. There's no offense to nobody from no other place. You feel me? Yeah. It's my personal opinion that the South just got a little more. We more rooted.
Oh,
we just
sure.
we here in it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I just think we got a little more rooted to it. So, of course, the flavor, Master P. Flavor, Scarface one of my favorite rappers.
Oh, hey.
So that's
one of the
that's a Southern rapper that to me had a quote unquote, I guess, East Coast.
Yeah.
Who could bar up with the East Coast guys.
For sure. He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Yeah. Like you might not the fan base, you might have the biggest fan base but all the dudes that are rappers, that's they big.
That exactly.
That's OG.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's Uncle Face.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Uncle Snoop and Uncle Face. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's but yeah, East Coast rappers at that time, what the game been missing from Joel Santana. Now you want to rap my first ball, to be coming by Benny Siegel, Truth.
Yeah.
The first album I bought in a store was beside. I'm telling you a Southern rapper that made me that influenced me, Ludacris.
Yeah,
Luda. That was the first actual album I bought out of store with my own little money or whatever like that.
Which album, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, the actual underground album, the Incognito.
Oh, shit.
And
okay.
Like you feel. I had big cousins, you know what I'm saying, that listen to everything, you know what I'm saying? And then the first album I bought with, I guess, quote unquote, little hustle money was a Black album. Cause it came out 03. I was 13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that album is
it's whole. Those and like an older, I understand how good he marketed that album.
Oh, incredible.
I thought it was the last album for real.
Right.
I thought he really retired. Like I thought, oh my God, he could retire from the game. He got his jersey and the Raptors, and he been around for 8 years. You ain't done. Yeah. Like he came out 96. You know what I'm saying? Like when your first album dropped and stuff like that, he wasn't done. Like it's just dope. You know what I'm saying? How that worked. Yeah. But yeah, there was some things that influenced me for rap and stuff.
So was your dad big on hip hop growing up, or no? Or you just discovered the love?
He wasn't really in my life like that. So he was. I just know what my side of the family stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'd say my mama did that. You know, so I'm worried about my mom most. You know what I'm saying? He in nice and he would never do nothing like that in and out type thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what discredit what he did, but he didn't do like.
Okay.
But my moms used to have a case of everything. You know what I'm saying? So when they was together, like in '96, they went to go see Jay-Z. That's when they found out I was allergic to strawberries. Cause they left with my cousin. Yeah, and she got strawberry jam.
Oh wow!
I get like a blowfish, my nigga. Like I was yeah. I was almost out of here. I was out here real fast, early in the game. You know what I'm saying? That happened, and but my mom had, back then you had that white room. So my mom had that white room. Like I got an older. My mom had me a little later in life. She had me like she had me in her 30s. You know what I'm saying? So she had me older. Yeah. So she had old school here. So he had that white room with the cassette and the CD player and all that type stuff. He had everything. Yeah. Every Tupac album, every Snoop Dogg album at that time. It's like 2001 or something like that. 2000, like 10, 11. I mean, he had everything that was rap, R&B, every Mary J. Blige, Tevin Campbell, anything that was popping at that time, and from 90s and that rap, she had like cassette, CDs, and I could sit in this white room and just go through shit. Wow. And just listen to music. That's why my big ass was sitting there fat, sitting there eating food, just listening to shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to play my Sega and shit like that when I wasn't outside, you know what I'm saying? But that's probably what, and I don't think she even know that it influenced me like that. You dig what I'm saying? So
did your mom sing or anything?
She used to play some, but my grandmother was a songwriter.
Really?
And I find and these are things you find out a little later in life, but it makes sense of why I was into what I was into. You know what I'm saying? But my mother was a fashion woman. She could style her ass. She can style her ass on still this day, but she you know, it's times different nowadays. You know why people pass, go where they go, and stuff like that. But my grandfather wouldn't let her go to fashion school. You know what I'm saying? So she had to go to just she went to Lane College, became a Delta. She loves she as long as she always all that type of stuff. But she had that type of sense. Nowadays, women can how things did nowadays. It wasn't. You had to kind of listen to your parents a little more differently. You know what I'm saying? Back then versus what you do now. We will tell our parents, hey man, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? This is my life. You only got one time to live it. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, she influenced me in that sense a lot.
Dang, no, that's cool though.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog, Sita.
Shout out to the mamas,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to the mama. Shout out to the mamas.
Yeah, so um as far as like whenever you had your daughter, right? Like in what ways did that change your life?
She saved my life.
Talk about it.
I wasn't the most crazy thing out here. I wasn't on the right path. You dig what I'm saying? Like I was catching charges. We could have did 5-6 years in jail. Could have did. I'm taking pills. You know, I'm out here doing stupid stuff. You dig what I'm saying? And not using what talents and my own wit and everything that God given to me to the bit. But you know, when you're trying to maneuver and trying to figure it out, and you know what I'm saying. So when I had her, it slowed me down because it had to. You dig what I'm saying? I got the mother of my child pregnant when I was 22, and we had her when I was 23.
Yeah.
And it was ain't no cakewalk for anybody who think about parents, who people who are feeling pressure to be parents, and stuff like it. It ain't no cakewalk. It's a blessing. I love she saved my life, but don't if you ain't ready to let go some selfishness. If you ain't ready to see something bigger than yourself and like them dreams and aspirations you got are just for you because you want to make something happen. You can't if you ain't ready to decide something that you say you're doing it for something else and for somebody else, and then keep being selfish. Don't rush into it because that's what it made me shed some selfishness, some pride. You know what I'm saying? Balance my ego out differently. Like man, you ain't come on, bro. You ain't. You know, it ain't about that. It's about this. You know what I'm saying? For me, so she saved my life. That's why I tell everybody. Every time people see me, like, man, what happened about your daughter? She saved my life, bro. I can't really put into words what she did for me, but it's a lot. It's just a lot. It made me want to be a better person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Not just a man, but literally an overall better person. You know what I'm saying? Not because I have a daughter. Not because I have just because she could have been a boy. It could have been, I didn't care what it was. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, my child saved my life.
That's true. I feel like it's well, I ain't say it's popular here, but usually, I mean, you're an upstanding black man. I'll say that. Like you're upstanding man. Yeah, for real. Like man before rap, right? Like, but with that, like because I look up to guys like you, and man, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like all you guys are like my big brothers.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean? And whenever I hear these perspectives from y'all, I see why y'all are the way y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are very like y'all don't hesitate to show love to anybody. You see what I'm saying? You feel like it feels like from my perspective that y'all have like a bigger picture standpoint. Like when it comes to being, you know what I'm saying, being around people. And it may not even just be that deep. That's just my
but it's when you find purpose with intent, that's kind of what helps. So it's like, I do see something bigger than myself. And maybe in the last 2 to 3 years, this is when I first start seeing something bigger than myself. When I got intention with my purpose now. So it's like when you say we inspire you and all those type things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thing like that. It's because somebody did it for us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Or we want to be where I tell you all the time. I'm trying to be better than I was raised on.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was raised in a fucked up environment. I lived in my house, not just my neighborhood.
Yeah,
but like in my actual household wasn't the most savory. You dig what I'm saying? So like, I talk about my music, like, so it ain't no, when I talk about it ain't no weird. Like my dad was alcoholic. My stepdaddy was on crack. You know what I'm saying? This is in my actual household with my mama there, trying to figure cousins living with it, trying to figure so it's a lot of disarray. You know what I'm saying? A lot of structure and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I try to do for my kid and do for people around. Like, we just got to be better than what we was raised upon. I don't care if you ain't got to be the president. You ain't got to be the big humanitarian. Just try to be better than what you had at first. Like, that's all. Like, if you was raised in a house with obesity, just try not to be obese.
Yeah.
I'm being dead ass. That's me. I've been a big dude. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just try not to be obese. If you was raised in a household with no structure, just try to have some structure, no matter what level of that is. Just try to be better than what you was raised upon. In that sense of it, I think that's when you say, do I see something big in myself or a thing like that? I recognize it now more than I did. So I try to tell my young me to try to recognize their light faster. I didn't recognize mine as fast, and it set me back to have to play catch up in some aspects. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I don't want my young nigga have to play catch up no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. Hey, on that note, we're gonna take a break real quick and come right back. So yeah, we back, man. Let's get into this rap shit, man. Like,
we can talk rap.
So your rapping style, brother, is like, it's very unique because from hearing your influences, shit, it's like you got like a slick talk, like boss type rap. Like, what inspired that type of rapping style?
Boss niggas around me. Like, literally, like I tell, like, I'm influenced by rap, by the intricacy of rap. For like what I'm influencing like, I was on my live yesterday. I'm not on my live, but I was on my little story yesterday, and I found one of my old rap pads and stuff. And I was showing people, like, I used to write words now just to see what, like, sarcastic, and see what rhyme with sarcastic, and just try to come up with stuff like it rhyme. See the word barbaric and see what rhyme with those type stuff. And what I realized is when you put I guess a big word in front and then put a simple cadence, it hits so much different because it stings on you more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when it comes to like my fast flow, like when I try to go fast and stuff like that, I learned to just fluctuate my voice in and out.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I say skinny is only flippies, I'm gonna go skinny, there's some flippies. I might do that just so it hits, so you can catch the actual word. Okay. Sometimes, because I actually am Southern, I do have a drawl sometimes and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So every bar, I try to make sure you catch, because I know my voice sometimes is that why you might not catch the bar. Okay. So I know that about myself. When it comes to the actual content, though, I mean, like what I talk about and stuff like that, that's really just influenced with the life. I was like, the people I was around when I was a child and to like my early teens, they were in the streets heavy, and you know what I'm saying, all that type stuff. So I seen a whole bunch of money early in my life with niggas doing illegal shit. And when I started trying to go on the streets and do my own illegal shit, my perspective was way different. Like, I knew this shit was a hustle. Like, I knew you can't do it forever. Like, there's no possible way you can do it forever. And since I carried that mentality, I never fell in love with it. I fell in strong like. So like, it's days if I don't want to go out, be outside in the street with niggas, I don't want to go outside and be in the streets with niggas. I want to go watch anime, nigga. I want to go watch, you know what I'm saying, cartoon, because that's what I want to do. Yeah. But when I want to go make my money, I got to be outside and politic and do what I got to do. I know how to maneuver in those aspects very well, and that made me a good versatile person. So I can go. My mom always tried to teach me to be able to go to the penthouse in the projects. Like, be able to go to the White House in the project, like, be able to go politic with the killers, go kick it with them, do your thing, but be yourself the whole time. And I think that's what a lot when it comes, you say my shit unique or
Mm-hmm.
boss talk. I'm really trying to be I'm being myself. Very, I guess naturally when you being yourself, you ain't trying. So it's like
Exactly.
I'm just being myself. So to me, I'm just very transparent and aware of what I am now more than ever. So I kind of understand where trying to, like when you was telling me about myself, I love those perspectives. Because you need to know how people view you so you can be better and grow. Because if you only go by your own pen all the time, 24/7, never allow criticism and things like that to seep in, you're gonna be fucked up. Like, cause then you think nobody can tell you nothing. That's where confidence could turn to arrogance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because confidence knowing you the shit, but knowing other people the shit too.
Yeah,
arrogance is saying ain't nobody else nothing in the world.
Right.
That ain't fact. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I'm when the music and it sound like that, because I'm just being transparent, being myself a lot.
Yeah, you have a lot of awareness in your,
I try to be
in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in this show, you know what I'm saying?
I know I'm a flawed person, but I try to be upstanding in all the situations. I mean, keep my word. You know what I'm saying? All the shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as best as I can. I'm human. I'm gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
For the most part, I try to do that.
And like from my perspective, it seems like you always try to seek balance in what's going on. Like you don't see
righteous and ratchet.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Yin and yang.
You can go kick it. You can go kicking and do beef for your community. You can go to MassCtv as well. I don't feel like there's no less more. You know what I'm saying? It's just what the life is. You know what I'm saying? Sun, rain, like all that type of shit. You know what
Correct. What would SLab today tell SLab 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
As you think about that, let me take a sip.
Let me see. 5 years ago, I was 25. So 25, I would tell myself, first of all, get off them pills and that lean. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell myself. Get off that shit, man. You killing yourself, buddy. You're gonna go through something that's gonna remind you that you're killing yourself. Like, man, look, get off the lean stuff first, young man. It's cliche, it's like, even though I am aware of myself and all that type of shit. Look, man, them bitch gonna be there. Like, they gonna be there.
Oh, for sure.
They gonna be there.
Yeah.
Even at 25, no matter how much you try to say, you know, they gonna be there. Even you wise and 25 and all that type, they still on your mind a little more differently and stuff like that. That age, you know what I'm saying? And I was single. Yeah, I got a baby and all that. I'm single, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with mother my child. Like, you know, outside. You know what I'm saying? They'll be there, bro. Focus on yourself and growing as a person a little more. You know what I'm saying? You was trying, but you were distracted at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You were doing some things, but there's some things you slipped on that you could have been better at. So get off the lean, the pills, focus on yourself more, and trust your gut better more. Gotcha. Trust your gut more.
What would you name your particular genre? Your rap style? How would you name it?
Southern Playalistic Cadillac music.
I like that.
Because
that's a first. That's the first stuff I heard.
It's shout out kid.
Yeah, shout out to Towncast.
But it's I got bops for your head to the club too. You feel what I'm saying? We can get turned. You feel what I'm saying? I got the song that you can sit in the car where you in deep thought. Because you said song when it was a bad day. Maybe it's a Monday morning. Maybe it's a Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? So it's in the car music, headed somewhere or posted. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you moving or you thinking. Either way.
Play the back.
I have.
For sure.
I have. For real.
Play the back and slide.
Thank you, sir.
Top five favorite MCs of all time and why? Top five favorite. I noticed I didn't say top five best. I said top five favorite.
Oh shit. Favorite Jay's in there.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, I think for a lot of people.
You can have a few honorable mentions.
The subject matter, the cadence, the beat selection, the feeling he gave people. You know what I'm saying, and still do. You know what I'm saying. He in hot water right now, but at the time, not no more as much. But at the time, T.I. definitely early in his career. Was yeah. I'm serious trap music and underground urban legend.
Urban Legend, hell yeah.
Like King album, like even
And you know what? That's an underrated. I feel like that may have been an
that's
underrated
because it's
album.
his crossover Hollywood album. Niggas,
Yeah,
niggas
yeah.
hate when you start getting
Yeah.
that. You know
That album was actually pretty
that album,
cold.
that album's pretty alright. But those early those albums and those times and stuff like that. Dipset in general.
Yeah.
I can't just put. I used to say Jewels a lot,
But it's just that Harlem fly shit. Yeah.
But as I got older, Jim Jones is like one of my favorite rappers now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Damn, trying to think. Cause there's so many that I just like a lot. I can't say they're my favorites.
That's fine.
Like
Whatever's on your spirit.
Oh, man, I'm a big Young Thug fan, bro. I'm a big Young Thug. I love Thug. I love Future. Like, I'm into that type of shit. Cause I always say Future and Thug remind me of blues artists to me. It's not just
talk about it.
It's just Future's a blues artist regardless. Heavy drug intake, talking about being his feelings a lot, but also denying him at the same time. Like, it's all drill, it's all blues. You go listen like old blues music and stuff like that. That influence stuff. Like I heard I saw a writer write about that one time. And I like that makes sense a lot. I listen to so much nappy music nowadays.
Okay.
That I have a skew. I know I'm skewed with a lot of stuff nowadays. So I can't. It's like I don't put the natural rappers like or my peers stuff like that in like a different box. Sometimes like they have mainstream sounds.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I about to say natural artists got like the best artists in the world, bro.
Especially right now.
Hey, no question.
But no question. Historically,
okay,
I'd probably say Petty up there. Locust up there for me. I love Brian's sound a lot. Of course, I love Black Sun sound a lot. I think he got some of the best bars.
Facts. Facts.
He can really rap.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And he can put songs together too. I think people on the radio
very well
put songs together.
Very well.
I love Brian Taylor sound.
Incredible.
We're not talking rap, just rap.
Yeah, no, we just talking. Bring it all in. Yeah.
I love Lil Stain.
Lil Stain hard.
I love Lil Stain.
Lil Stain hard.
I love Lotus.
Lotus, yeah.
I love Lotus.
Lotus cold too.
Nah, he cold. He got some shit too.
Yeah, he knows how to. He can definitely get the party started for sure.
Oh my god, he gets
the party started.
Release shit from release stuff. Me.
Yeah.
Top tier. Yeah, I think those like I said, I listen so much of the same. Of course, nowadays, I listen to Griselda. Of course, I love Griselda.
Incredible.
They help usher that feeling back. In the last 2 years, I'm gonna tell you, made a resurgence. I've been listening to a lot. Lloyd Banks.
I haven't listened to his newest project yet.
Oh my god.
His newest project hard?
Oh my god.
I gotta listen to
the new one and listen to one before that.
Okay.
Oh.
Really?
And not it's bars, of course it's him.
Yeah,
like you know he can rap.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not just punchline bars.
Okay.
Like he talking personal stories and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
how's the beat selection? Okay. Yeah, because usually with East Coast artists, sometimes I be looking at. I'm like,
he did it. Nah,
he did
the beat selection is pretty nice, man. The overall feeling is good.
So, what other what's coming up new for you? Like, what we got coming up next?
I'll tell y'all can't early. I think I'm gonna drop a new song next week just cause I can.
That's a great reason to do it.
It feel right. It just feel right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop Namir Blade produced it. I'm gonna drop
shout out Namir,
man.
Shout out
my boy, man. My boy, Young Eastside King, man. Young Genius too. That's a genius too.
Incredible. Yeah, alien.
One man band type shit. You feel
me?
Me? So I'm gonna drop that next week. We me and Top Prospect gonna drop the Garnet video soon. Dropping a couple freestyle videos that I had on the back burner for like 2 years ago when I was doing those drops and stuff like that. I'm gonna go on, put them. I finally shot the videos for them.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put the video and the song out on the same at the same time. So I got one called Six Summers coming. Got one called Raise Ramon coming. And then we're gonna drop a project in August. Earn and deserved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Earn plus deserve.
What's that mantra you go by every day that you post? You know, I mean, like I forgot.
Wake up every day and expect to win and accept the wins. Never feel guilty.
I feel like that's a wonderful affirmation.
Yeah.
To have.
I mean, for me, it was for myself because like I said, you say recognizing your light and all that type stuff. Like I didn't think I was worthy of certain things. So I deferred a lot when I deferred a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, people respect me as big homies. You know, I'm a real, you know what I'm saying? I try to be stand up, like we said, and all that type stuff, but I deferred a lot in my actual talents and my successes. And I love giving other people opportunity. That's part of my structure and part of my life. I wasn't giving myself nothing. And you can't say the words, you can't say yourself first. I can't do nothing for nobody else if I'm fucked up.
Come on, man.
So I was doing that a little too much and not loving myself enough and not doing for myself enough to where I feel good on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? And that can seep me into business. That can seep me in a lot of stuff. And before I caught that, I want to make sure I catch that before. You know what I'm saying? Before that any of those type of emotions, you know what I'm saying, happen or anything like that. So that's kind of what I started to telling you. So I talk to myself every day. Even like when I would type it, still do. But when I would type it, I would read it out loud 5 times after I typed it. And then I would press send. To like believe what you're saying before you actually put it out to the world. Don't just say the words either. Like don't just say it for everybody else either. Like don't let that just be a word for everybody else. Don't do that to yourself again. Make sure you're saying it for yourself. So then it will permeate for everybody else. So that but that's kind of where that come from. Like finally believing I'm worthy to be, I guess, in some sense of success and to be happy without a struggle behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to just doing and struggling and whoop like that. And I think in the hood you glorify the struggle so much that it gets seeped into you. And like that's all you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It's constantly make it out of struggles and survive and stuff like that. But we've mastered survival. Like we've mastered this shit. Like niggas know how to bounce back, come back, and boom, boom. Niggas know that 24/7. I think everybody in this room probably done 35,000 times over. How many times you just lived consistently without that on the back end, without the actual? You're gonna have things happen every day. Like struggle is a part of the world. Like it's always yin and yang. We always say, like, it don't get easy. Usually better. Like in a lot of situations. But the internal feeling that like you'll never make it out of your situation, or I'll never go past out east. I'll never go past Nashville. I'll never go past the South. Oh man, I don't rap good enough, man. All these motherfuckers, I'm getting older, man. These money, all them type thoughts you put in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't got no damn. I ain't no TikTok. I ain't one of these boo boo boo. I'm just like, but because you see the successes of the people in your industry and think these are the tactics, and you like that's not woo woo. You start to beat yourself up. You start to not put your best work out or not put work out at all. I know for a minute I wouldn't put nothing out. I was just sipping lean, pulling up on niggas in the studio, not recording nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going out, going to parties and going to functions and going out and people like, yeah, Slag, I'm dying inside. You know what I'm saying? I'm dying inside because I don't feel I'm worthy to be happy. So once I got old, it sound easier and it definitely sound easier in the wood. When I was telling you earlier, when I said my younger self, what I would do, I would tell myself stop sipping lean because I spitting up blood. And I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through all this fucked up shit. waking up, not remembering what I'm doing next day, you know, all those type things, you feel what I'm saying? Luckily, I had my homegirl talk to me, and thanks, shout out to her, you know what I'm saying? I always had you a black woman to take it, who care about you a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Of course, the praying mom and all that type
Absolutely.
stuff, but couple director, and I had a homie, like I had one of my dogs too, like talk to this, and it's a ratchet ass nigga too. I'm talking about he dead away right now. You know what I'm saying? Getting out doing his thing, and he just told me, bro, what the fuck you doing? You bigger than this. And when people you love tell you that you bullshitting and you fucking up and looking your kids' eyes and you ain't seeing what you're supposed to be seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like kid age, that you okay? You feel what I'm saying? Listen, like, oh yeah, it different. It's supposed to. Cause you need that. So you know what that actually it seeps in this motherfucker. So you never forget that feeling. I'll never get them feelings ever again in my life. I don't harp on them. I just know I never want to go back.
For sure.
You dig what I'm saying? So I think that's what all those quote mantras and all those types. It's not just because it sounds cute for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just because it look good on thing or it's gonna be on a t-shirt someday or some shit like that. Like when I say earn and deserve to people, like when I comment, I see Black Son doing something, I say earn and deserve. I'm dead ass me. He earned and deserved it because he earned it first.
Off top.
So I dead ass mean everything I say in a very literal sense a lot. And I think that's where I'm at with a lot of things now. People are starting to respect the brand a little more because I respect my brand more.
There you go.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh God.
People, you know what I'm saying? People looking to move because I want the move to happen, not because whatever reason, entitlement, whatever you feel about yourself. Nah, because I work for it, and I'm gonna tell you, gonna know I work for it because you're gonna see me. You're gonna see the work. You're gonna see the work. And if I gotta put in your face, because maybe you missed the work, I'm gonna put in your face a little more too.
There you go.
Because that's what branding, promoting, all these type things that I thought was I shouldn't have to do when I was younger. And I'm real, all them type, them arrogant, those ego-based type thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, get your ass out here to promote. Get your ass out here to do this. Go ahead and do it. No, you want to do that. You might, and you find ways to be yourself and maneuver in this shit and still be yourself and still market yourself the right way how you want people to quote unquote view you. You control that. A lot of like, man, people, you're in control of how people view you. You put the tweet out. You put the picture on IG. You put the song out. You put the video out. You could have said no, but because this industry and this game, this life and society is always telling you what to do and how to move and all that type stuff. And you see this person become quote unquote successful because they did that, and you can this person do out boop boop. You think, man, I must have to do that. I must have to whoop the whoop, and you don't, because there's so many other stories they don't tell you about. That niggas keeping it thorough. That they got bags. Currency got a bag. Wiz Khalifa got bags.
Right.
It's a lot of underground niggas, Larry June, a lot of the niggas that got flavor in they themselves. And they can get a bag. And you can teach niggas some, or great Nip, same way. Like you can be yourself. You can be, he was fully a Crip and fully act all the same time. And you respect the east side of it. Because you can actually be yourself and market yourself and still have the what's the old not be the dude that fought for men, be the dude that dude want to be like, and be the dude that girl want type thing. You can be that and be yourself, and not be corny, not be a lame ass nigga, and not do all the extra whoop shit. You can do it. You just have to really decide and stand on something. Like you're gonna have to stand on it. There's gonna be days that you stand on what you stand on ain't gonna sound right to nobody else.
Oh God, yeah.
It's gonna be days what you stand on for yourself. Everybody gonna look at you like you ain't shit. You slaw, you pussy, you all these type things in the world. These niggas who done made call me, why that nigga doing that shit for kids? Why y'all know if he from my east? I'm telling niggas just make up anything just to because it don't serve them. You dig what I'm saying? Because it don't serve them. So you have to stand on what you believe in for real. Take the hits, but go through the fire and come out of Phoenix.
That's a great way to end it. Go ahead and give your social media handles and where we can reach you for your music and all your other stuff.
SLab for everything on my social media. GEESLAB. Link in my bio. Got the link tree thing. Got everything in that thing. YouTube on YouTube. Spotify. Just type in SLab, GEE space SLAB. Believe in opportunity. Eastside.
Brother, man, it's been a pleasure. Yo, I'm AC. You already know where to reach me. MassCtv, shout out to MassCtv, Color TV. Like, we out here, man. We out here progressing. You feel me? So yeah, we out here, fam. And you can also reach me on all platforms at AC Noel. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Triple bang.